There are 20 domesticated animals that are either their own distinct species or a subspecies of a wild animal. Domesticated cattle. They are responsible for their nutritious milk. They are probably a living subspecies of the extinct aurochs. Domestic goat. They are probably a subspecies of Capra aegregis. Domestic turkey. They are the main feast during a Thanksgiving dinner, and they make a funny, gobbling. These are usually classified as a subspecies of the giant turkey. Domesticated chicken. They are iconic for the cute chickies and the eggs we eat, as well as its addictively yummy meat. They are typically treated as a subspecies of the red jungle fowl. Domestic pig. These pink sweeties love to roll around in mud and smell stinky. Some authors suggest that they are a subspecies of the wild boar. Domestical donkey. It is sometimes put as a subspecies of the African wild ass. Domestic dog. Some authorities classify domestic dogs as subspecies of the wolf, but if the dingo is a subspecies of domestic dog, then they are separate species. Zebu cattle. These cattle are also called camel cattle. If taurine cattle are a species, then zebus would be subspecies. Domesticated horse. It is known for speed and strength. Usually, it is put as a subspecies of Equus ferus, along with the Zungarian horse, and the now extinct tarpon. Domestic Bactrian camel. It is the heaviest camelid alive. Today, it is deemed as a separate species, but is sometimes deemed a subspecies of the wild Bactrian camel. Domestic pigeon. These birds typically roam the streets. Domestic pigeons are often treated as a rock dove subspecies. Domestical water buffalo. This bovine loves to swim. It is sometimes treated as a subspecies of the wild water buffalo, which already has subspecies. Llama. These humpless camels are well known for carrying heavy loads, but are also killed for their filthy snouts.
Please don't. Ew.
But anyways, these may actually be a subspecies of the wild guanaco. Domesticated mouflon. Also just called a mouflon, it looks like a typical wild sheep. It was previously reported as a mouflon subspecies, but current studies suggest it to be a domestic sheep subspecies. Domesticated yak. This is sometimes placed as a subspecies of the wild yak. However, the domestic version got its name for its grunting calls, and the wild version got its name invalidly for its silence. But that is bullshit. Alpaca. Although they were previously thought to be a subspecies of guanaco, they might be a subspecies of the vicuña. Songa cattle. If taurine cattle are separate species, then songas would be subspecies. Australian wolf. Some people keep these wild dogs as a pet. Most authors say that it is a subspecies of wolf. Gale. It is sometimes deemed a subspecies of the gaur, but other authors place it as its own separate species. Bali cattle. It is generally called a domestic banteng, which is why most authors indicate it to be a subspecies of banteng, though others suggest it as a distinct species.